Hey, I'm Jusko from ProudMoney.com. My Citi Premier card has arrived and we are going to unbox it or unenvelope it in this video. But first, I'm going to ask you to please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already. And if you have already, I thank you for doing so. So I got approved for the Citi Premier card, and then the envelope showed up in the mail about 8 days later. So I think I got approved on a Wednesday, and the following Thursday is when I actually got it. So we're going to take a look at it. I actually got two mailings. I got this thing first before this, which is interesting. So the card actually came in the second thing sent to me, but we're going to look at this envelope first. All right, so the packaging for the Citi Premier looks like this. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger than your standard credit card presentation. Oftentimes you're just getting that, just plain white envelope that looks like any other envelope, and you can kind of feel that the card is in there. This one's got a little bit more going on. Now, the version that I have here looks kind of like crap, to be real honest with you, because I have an old house and I have one of those old-time mail slots, and if there's not enough room, the mailman just shoves everything in there, and then so some of it is sticking out, and this got rained on, so half of it was all wet when I got it, and that kind of hurt the presentation. But that water did me a little bit of a favor because it made it super easy to just slide things right out the side here, because the envelope had deteriorated a little bit. So it just kind of was already almost open for me. So it's a very slick unboxing without me having to rip apart the whole envelope. Anyway, what comes out of there is essentially three pieces here. They kind of, use that big envelope, but it's a little bit of padding almost, because it's just a lot of this boring crap that no one wants to read. But anyway, let's go with the first piece first, because it is the most interesting. We'll throw those off to the side. So here, obviously, I blocked out a lot of my info, but it shows that I have an $11,000 credit line on here. It shows some account number info, which I'm not showing you, as you might imagine. And then down below on this side, all it's really doing is showing the main features rewards wise of the Citi Premier card, which is essentially 3 points per dollar on a lot of your big categories: restaurants, groceries, gas, airline and hotel travel, and then 1X everywhere else. And I think it says something also about the hotel benefit that comes with the card. On the flip side of that sheet is the card itself. It still has that activation sticker on there, so let's see if we can get that off and take a look at the Citi Premier card. So this is the gray version. Well, I shouldn't say the gray version. They're all kind of gray or silverish, but it is the gray version within the whole color scheme of the Citi card. So I've got the Citi Double Cash and the Custom Cash here. The Citi Premier is more of like a matte finish with some shiny parts, more like the Double Cash, while the Custom Cash is just like super shiny across the board. So this one a little more like the Double Cash. This is a plastic card, just like these are plastic cards, no metal going on here. So there's a close-up for you, and then if I can, I will also do the close-up sort of the Custom Cash, and it looks like crap. Come on, Adam. The Custom Cash and the Citi Double Cash as well. So this one a little, kind of less exciting on the color wheel than these other two, but, maybe that is supposed to give it like a little more of a high-end feel, right? On the backside, not quite so interesting, but I'll show you that I am a World Elite MasterCard holder. Thank you very much. All right, then elsewhere in the bag of tricks that comes with the card is the main page that kind of shows you what your terms are for your particular credit card. You can see that I got the 15.99% interest rate on this card. The range on the card could be anywhere from 15.99% to 23.99% that you could be approved at, depending on your credit score. As you can see, I got the low end. Otherwise, everything is, pretty much what you would see online, $95 annual fee. They do say there are no foreign transaction fees on this card when you apply for it online, but you don't actually see that on anything that they send you here, at least I did not. One other thing, sometimes when you get new credit cards, they will tell you what credit score they got and who they got it from, which credit bureau they used. Citi does not do that. At least they don't do it for this card, but I don't think they do it for other cards either. I do know, however, that Citi pulled Experian for me, or pulled my credit report from Experian. So if you're someone that is, kind of into knowing where or which credit bureau is being used by which credit card company, for me at least, Citi was Experian. Sometimes credit card companies will pull from different credit bureaus in different places in the country. So, I'm in Ohio. If you're in California, you might have a different experience as far as that goes. And then all of this stuff is just the card agreement guide that, you know, it almost feels like they bulked it up a little bit so that they could then fold it in half and make it take up the bulk of that envelope that they send to make the whole presentation look like you're getting a little more than you're getting here. But really, it's just all that boring stuff that most people aren't even ever going to read. And then the last piece that showed up in this envelope, remember I said there were 2 envelopes that I actually got concerning this card, is that piece that they always send along with credit cards that basically says, we are going to use your information and sell it to anyone we can get our hands on who is willing to increase our profitability. So that's what all these yeses are here in this little grid. And then it also tells you that in some cases you can actually write in and have them take you off of these things so that your information is not shared. Now, we all know that it would be nice if the default was that you didn't share my information all over the place, but that's not how it works. And then I did get this other envelope. Actually, the envelope's gone just so it's inside the envelope. I got this other information a few days before the card actually came, telling me that the card was going to come. So I was a little confused about why they sent this besides that envelope. But one thing that I will say on the sort of letter that came with that is good is in the middle they do mention the sign-up bonus. And in the other stuff that came with the card itself, the sign-up bonus is not mentioned anywhere. So it's nice to have a letter that says you'll get 80,000 points if you spend $4,000 with the card in the first 3 months, because then sometimes people apply for these cards and they say, oh, I applied for it with, you know, knowing that this type of bonus was there, but then I reached all the limits and, you know, said, where's my bonus? And they said, oh, no, we don't have any record that, you know, you got that bonus, so, you know, we're not going to give it to you. But in this case, I got the letter, so I know that I will get that bonus when I actually spend enough. And then finally, with that first envelope came this guide to protection benefits. There are 2 of them in particular that are discussed here. The first is theft and damage purchase protection, which gives you within the first 90 days after you buy something with the card, if there is a theft, obviously, or if there's damage to whatever you bought within that 90 days, you can have it replaced or repaired depending on the situation on up to or for up to $10,000 worth of repairs or replacement, depending on what the cost was of whatever you bought. And then the second piece is the extended warranty benefit, which actually is 2 years on top of whatever the manufacturer's warranty is of whatever you buy with this card. So that's pretty nice. I mean, 24 extra months on top of whatever manufacturer's warranty you get. I have to say that in the past, sometimes with these extra benefits, you know, I've never used the theft or damage insurance or price protection or any of these things. And I've never really used the extended warranty on any of the cards I have because I don't always track what I bought with what, and by the time something happens, I forget I have the warranty and all that kind of stuff. But I think I'm gonna try and be better about it, because 2 extra years, especially if you buy things like appliances or something that you know are, you know, built to last like 18 months these days, it feels like it would be nice to have that warranty protection that goes beyond what the manufacturer is giving you. Now, obviously, you have to have a manufacturer's warranty before this extended warranty kicks in. So this is extended warranty. It is not first warranty. So if the manufacturer's not giving a warranty, or you're buying something that doesn't have any kind of you know, protection for you up front, this is not going to kick in. But if there is a manufacturer's warranty, even if it's only 6 months, you're going to get an extra 24 months with this. So that is pretty much it. I don't know if completing the Citi trifecta is really a thing, but if it is, I have done it now, the Citi Premier along with that double cash and the custom cash card. So like I said, when I first applied for this card, I did it mostly because I had a big purchase that was coming up and I wanted to get that big 80,000 point bonus that comes with this card if you spend $4,000 on the front end of having it within those first 3 months. How much use this card's going to get after that, I'm not quite sure. I mean, it does have nice 3X categories: groceries, gas, the air travel, what else, restaurants, all that kind of stuff. You're getting a lot of 3-point categories here, but like I also said in the past, other cards I have a lot of these 3-point categories. In fact, probably all of them. So I will try to use this partially because, you know, thanks Citi for giving me 80,000 points. That'll make me feel good, and, you know, maybe I'll try and put some spending on it. But I put so much spending on these other Citi cards, it probably doesn't even matter if I put much spending on this one, because Citi should be pretty happy with me at this point. But anyway, that is it for this video. If you have questions or comments, put them in that comment section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching. And as always, please go to proudmoney.com, where we do credit card reviews and we talk personal finance, or we talk deals and all sorts of other fun stuff too. Thank you for watching. Bye.